analog man in a digital.
Ziet.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Oh, hello.
Hello?
It sounds like you're choking a chicken there, Johnny Cocktail. Or are you just opening one of your favourite bottles?
Hi, Linda.
Norm's here as well, everybody.
Hello, Norm. How are you?
Big Norm, how you doing, kid?
That's the way to get everybody on the screen,
Long
isn't
time
it?
no here. You all good?
I'm
Yeah,
good, mate.
yeah,
I'm good.
yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, let's do some intros, shall we? I went out for a very leisurely walk with my wife and our biggest dog, taking the night air, full moon. And then when I got back, I realised about 3 minutes to get started. So here we are. We've done it. We managed to do it. Here we are, 8 o'clock on the 6th of October, 2025. The Good Morning Portugal Wine Club for October 2025. Intermarché's. We're all Taoists tonight. It's Intermarché's own brand, Tao Tinto. What? You're always a Taoist. I know that, Chinese Terry, of course, or a Confucianist. But Taoist. Okay. Norm, what brings you here?
Gary sent me a sort of link because he's always asking me to join this wine club on a Monday night, and I'm always, busy and doing stuff. And obviously, Nikki works late sometimes on a laptop. So Gary sent me the link, and Nikki said, "I'll set you up on the laptops. This is the first time, and I've done it really. I've joined the club, so I'm in lovely cold Bulgaria now. It's not as hot as it was. Like I don't know what Portugal's like, but the weather's turning for the worst. But yeah, I'm just living a dream in Bulgaria, and I've got some lovely Bulgarian red wine that I'm drinking right now. Which is quite.
Well, I'm sorry to hear of your frozen Balkans, but you are defrosting yourself with a full-bodied Bulgarian red, by the sound of it.
Yes, I'll show you. It's called Angel. It's like 30 leather box, which is like £15 for 3 litres.
Get in.
That's my man. That's my man.
They don't have the euro there.
It's about 28, 30 levs. So it's about £14-15 for 3 litres. And it's quite nice, actually. It's quite fruity and full-bodied. It's quite nice.
Who doesn't like fruity and full-bodied? I know I do. Well, great, Norm, to have you here. We're, of course, in Portuguese paradise, and we hear good things about Bulgaria as well. Good place to get away to. How's life going there? You've been there for what, a year now?
Yeah, we came here in January.
Right.
We came here. It was one of the coldest winters in Bulgaria for a long time, -18.
What were you
Our house
thinking?
is a doer-upper. So when we got here in January, we basically our bedroom. We had to sleep in a tent in the bedroom.
Oh my
We've actually got a bedroom sorted out now, a proper bedroom, and we're getting the house slowly looking the way we want it. But it's been a bit of it's been hot. I'm not used to I'm sort of getting used to the hot weather now. I'm acclimatized, but and it's just I met some lovely people in the village, Brits and Bulgarians, and it's just it's nice driving over here. They're just mental, man. I don't know what it's like in general in Portugal, but they're fucking nuts, man. They're always up your arse, always want to overtake you, always in a rush. But I just let them go on. Nutters, man. It's like fucking wacky races over here. Honestly, it's wacky races, mate. It's mental.
Can I just remind you, this is not the man cave. Norm, this is live. It's live on the internet. It's not the man cave. This is not a private.
Well, anyway.
And we've
got. Sorry, I know. So it's all good. No, it's all good. It's all good.
I just thought I'd
tell you,
mate.
I know it's all good. I've got that.
No, it's fine. It's just a special night tonight when I asked the local vicar if he would invite.
But anyway, I'm enjoying that.
Well, the Sunday school children are here learning about how British people
appreciate
wine around Europe. Thank you very
Of
much.
course. No, it's good. A nice Bulgarian wine, by the way. It's lovely. I'm really enjoying it. Cheers.
I can tell you are. And you say you're getting used to the hot weather. You had -17. What's
Yeah,
hot weather there? Like 2 or 3 degrees?
Well, it was 40, it was 40. Went up to like 40, 45, I think, in June, July, but it's average about 30, 35. Maybe a bit same as Portugal, maybe Portugal slightly hotter, but it's hot. It's hot. I'm not, obviously, it's not British weather, because British weather, they don't have British summers, do they? But it's nice, hot weather which I'm not used to. It's lovely. I love
Wow.
it. But it's getting
Good,
colder now.
good.
The weather's turning now. It's getting colder a bit. I'm getting, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good, isn't it?
Thank you very much for being here and flying the flag for Bulgaria. Any questions about life in Bulgaria, moving to Bulgaria from the UK or anywhere? I suppose Norm can help you out with that tonight, and we'll learn a bit more about Bulgarian. Keep thinking about Great Uncle Bulgaria, of course, which is where most of us would have learned about Bulgaria.
That's from yeah.
Yeah, the Wombles of Wimbledon
Okay,
Common.
yeah.
Yes. Right, cheers, Norm. Thank you very much for
Yes,
being here.
Wimbledon
Much
Common.
appreciated. Muito obrigado. And we'll maybe get a bit of Bulgarian vocabulary from you as well. Eric J is in Lisbon, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Eric the Reds, you might say, because your big favourite is red wine, as we've learned over these last few months. However, I asked everybody to prepare a fact about the Dow region, Dow wines, and your factoid was that you've never been there, as it were, to drink.
I haven't been there, and I haven't had a Dow wine. So
tonight's the night. Were you able to get the wine in question?
Yeah, it took me about, I don't know, nearly an hour on public transport to actually get to an Intermarché from where I live. But we put the effort in on Saturday, and I was able to pick up the proper wine.
Oh, you're the best.
And while we were there, we even picked up the Reserva. We sprung for the extra euro. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so you weren't too bitter, but about the cost of transport, you still splashed out that extra euro, taking it to the heady heights of $3.99, I believe.
Yep, that's correct.
Well done. Nice job. And have you tasted either yet? Have you done a little pre-tasting?
No, it's still sitting in the bottle. As most of you know, I enjoy my wine to be chilled. I did take this out of the refrigerator about 40 minutes ago and uncorked it at that time, and it's been sitting here ever since. Well,
I never. And okay, so it's a little bit cooler than some might indicate or suggest, but you're going for it anyway. Right. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks, Eric, and to Pat as well for making the effort there. How far did you have to travel? It sounds like you ended up in I don't know.
I kind of live in the center of the city, and we had to go somewhat north. For those who know the Lisbon area, it was actually north of Moscovite. So I don't have a car, so it required two bus rides. So we had to change buses halfway through to get there, but it was worth it.
Well, you truly are a Good Morning Portugal Wine Club ninja. Thank you for doing that. Much appreciated. Sure. Come back to you. Really looking forward to your verdict on this, because as we found out early on in our exploration of Portuguese wines, the Dow can be a little bit different, a little bit risky, perhaps. Not bad necessarily, but not quite what we're expecting as a Taoist, a true Taoist, a Chinese Taoist might teach you. There he is. Okay, thanks, Eric, for the time being. Johnny Cocktail's been busy today, living up to his name, Cocktail by Name, Cocktail by Nature here, and hanging out with other wine club ninjas. It's a surprise you're here at all, I think it's fair to say, Johnny.
Well, I had a great lunch with people who aren't here because they had other obligations while they're on the backside of a very lengthy road trip.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. Am I muted, or you can hear me?
No, we can hear you. I was just laughing at Garvo's comments.
Sorry, Johnny. I couldn't resist it.
He thinks the people you were drinking with at lunchtime are incapable of being here, rather than they have a previous booking list.
No, they held up their end of the drink, but then they were on their way to visit with some friends for a dinner back in Villarreal de Santo Antonio, which is where I was yesterday, also by train, because that's where they have an Intermarché. And it's very close to the train station. So I got the requisite bottle
Oh my God, the stakes are high, aren't they tonight? So how far did you have to travel for yours, or how long?
Oh, a half hour. It's an easy half hour. And since I don't have an Intermarché while I'm there, yes, I also got the Reserva.
Brilliant. Well done. Well done.
But wait, they also on an end cap had the private collection.
No way!
Wow.
What is an end cap? What does that mean? On the end of the aisle?
The end of the aisle.
Yeah. Okay. Like the end of the rainbow for wine
So
drinking.
of course I had to pick that up while I was there. And yes, 209 for tonight's featured wine, 299 for the Reserva,
Oh my
and I
God.
think it was $6.99 for the private collection. But it's a 2019.
Oh.
Wow. Are you going to try them all this evening?
No, I want to have it with a Ninja.
Ah, excellent. Okay. I didn't even know they did that. Excuse me, hiccuping already. Special edition there. Stop it, Gary. Come to you in just a minute.
That American guy that used to play the drum kit. Foreign Tigers.
All right. Okay, Johnny, thank you very much indeed. Can you explain what was going on, your splash on Facebook today? This is part of a season, I believe.
I have a lengthy collection of cocktails that are in progress, that are in conception, and this one I worked it through and got the proportions right. So just a little something I wanted to have because it combines some of my favorites.
Marvelous. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, Johnny Cocktail, for being here tonight with the wine we're looking for, the Reserva version and the special edition. Mr. Terence Austin will go to you next. Come back to you, Johnny, in a while. Ooh, there he goes. How are you doing? Did you find it?
Yes, Carl.
All right, my love.
All right, my lads.
Give us a 12 then. Have you got it?
I haven't got me twisted seat.
for easy moving in and out of the chair. All right, let's stick to the wine. Intermarché, I know he's only 10 minutes walk from you. Did you manage to track it down?
Now you've got to forgive me here because I've got a slight echo. So I'm hearing myself a little bit. I don't know why, but that's a bad thing. Right,
you might have a second browser open, or you might have your volume up a bit too loud.
I might have the volume up too much. Right? Yeah. Let's. Well, I can't hear your question. It doesn't matter. I'm going to educate myself because I'm trying to sense this is where everybody was going, and I've bought something a little bit unusual for me. Syrah. Yeah, I don't usually go for those, and it's from the Pagões region, but I think it's Pagões Velhos, south of Portugal, south of Lisbon. I don't think it's really south towards the Algarve.
Setúbal region, I think.
Setúbal and all that. Setúbal. So it's a red. It's 2021, and it's full-bodied. It's got a bit of force with it, and I'm trying to keep my powder dry for a bit later, really, when we all go around the wines. And I don't want to pick too early, you know what I mean?
Fair enough. Very, very reserved, very civilized. Let's see how long you're able to keep that up. Fantastic. So you've broken from the norm here, as it were. Not unusual for you, of course, and you've gone for a Pagões south of the river Setúbal red with a Syrah grape.
Yes, you are listening. Right, well done for your listening skills, which I envy you for, and I'll show you.
Look at you and your Pagões.
Pagões Syrah, one, and frozen me beautifully there. Thank you very much. Hit the still cam, and I thought I'd give it a go.
Very good.
That I usually go for.
Very good. All right. Thank you very much indeed for being here tonight. Much appreciated, all of you. And last but not least, certainly not, Garvo and Linda, or Linda and Garvo, as you see them on the screen there. Good evening to you both.
Hello.
Everybody. Just to Terence there. If you've got two pages open, two browsers, just check see if you've got a double thing, because that does happen.
A pair of browsers, pair of trousers.
Yeah, so like if you got Facebook open or something, and this.
No, I am actually looking through Facebook.
Yeah, we have got two pages open.
I'll have a look. a look.
Yeah, okay.
Shut everything off except the StreamYard, if you don't mind.
Let's have a mess of it. It's so technical.
It's not what he's done.
We'll mute him up. We'll mute him up while he's
Right,
doing
okay,
that,
guys.
because he might start swearing.
Tonight, right, big surprise. It's not red. It's not down. In fact, it's rarer than
You
that.
had one job to do. You had one job to do.
Yeah, but you know, mate, I always come with the goods. I've
Yeah.
never let you down. But this was an exception to the rule, and there's a good reason for this. So tonight we brought on a rosé, which is rarer than rocking horse poo because it's from the Algarve. It's an Algarve rosé.
All right.
That's
Okay.
right. So, and there is a reason, because Linda's not drinking reds at the moment, and we've decided that this probably will be the last drink night of October. So we're going to go out with this one because I've never had an Algarve wine before, and Linda obviously can't drink red, so we'll give this one a bash.
Very good.
And
Very
report
good.
it to you.
And it's a 100% Grenache.
100% proof. I haven't.
100% Grenache wine.
Grenache. Yeah, Grenache. Never had that in Portugal.
Very good. Okay, and nicely chilled, presumably. This is
Yes, it's just a bit of condensation on the bottle there.
on there. Just tell us a little bit more about the wine itself, the name again, and we've heard it's from the Algarve.
It's Villa Alvor.
Villa Alvor.
And it's a single variety Grenache grape, which I don't think I've had in Portugal before. And that is because it grows in France, it grows in Spain
and
Italy, some parts of America, and it likes hot, dry atmospheres. So
the Algarve is perfect.
The Algarve is probably the most perfect place for it. So I'm going to pour a drop in the glass and get to it. So back to you.
Right, now we seem to have. Has everyone seen The Matrix?
I like the look of that guy.
We've got three Johns.
Maybe not style.
It's three times as bad.
This is how I'm going to take over the program.
What's going on? This is like The Matrix.
He joined 3 times.
Oh dear, oh dear. Right,
one of them is more than enough.
yeah, and he went to shut down the browser and ended up replicating himself 3 times. How do you do that, Terence Austin? No idea. And we can't hear you now either.
No, he muted himself.
I think this new episode of Good Cloning Portugal.
Yes, there
There
was
you go.
talk of cloning at lunchtime, wasn't there? And Terence has managed to do it, probably with the help of AI. Terence, AI did this evening. Wow. Okay. While he's still figuring himself out there, you found yourself 3 times tonight, Terence, and he hasn't even started drinking.
It's an evening of self-discovery. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it looks like we can review the Dow Red with Eric, Johnny, and myself. Norm will be telling us a little bit more about Bulgarian Red and singing the praises thereof, and maybe a little bit more about the culture of Bulgaria. And Pagoish from Terence, if he's ever manages to connect and speak to us, and a lovely rosé from the Algarve. 3 times the Algarve. For Carver and Linda there. So Norm, full-bodied, fruity, just how we like it.
Yes.
Or how you like it by the sound of it. Tell us more about life in Bulgaria. What would you be eating with that?
Was that box full when you come to the table?
It was. Look how light it is now.
Yeah. It's quite drinking. That's one of the sort of. I've not really drunk a lot of good Bulgarian wine, but they've got a lot of good stuff, but I've not really drunk a lot of it. I just I stick to this at the moment. It's a city stroke Cabernet Sauvignon, 13.5%. It's quite fruity, quite full-bodied, and it's from the Banja village in Nova Zagora region, which is not that far away.
Remember it well.
Yeah, but Bulgarian wine's quite underrated actually. I've not really seen it in England that much when I was living there, but I've tried it before. I came across it by chance, but it's quite nice red wine, and it's very cheap and very drinkable. But this is this Angel wine is the one he's sort of selling restaurants and stuff, but it's nice, and it's cheap as chips, as Bulgaria is just cheap.
Very good. Now, tell us what you might be enjoying that with. A bit more about the food of Bulgaria, if you will. So you're out and about, you're having a red glass of red.
A lot of the dishes over there, it's all meat dishes and stuff, and a lot of people sort of live off the land as well. So a lot of the older people, they ain't got a lot of money, and they live off the land. They grow their own. They tend to grow their own. A lot, some of the older generation, and but I don't know. You'd have this with a spag ball, or a nice meat dish. But yeah, it's very drinkable and it's quite fruity, and I like it. It's nice. But Bulgaria is just very laid back country. It's very. I mean, it's like Britain was 30 years ago. It's so. I mean, the horse and cart. They've still got horse and cart over here. Their house down
Amazing.
the road, there's a horse and cart that goes past every day. Horse guys and horse and cart, the old dears, just wave at them, wave at you back,
Fantastic.
But it's
So
just a laid back country.
If you get an Uber from the restaurant, it
Oh,
might be a
the
horse
Uber,
and
yeah, it might actually come in 3 weeks, yeah. So, no, it's
Right, Norm,
Yeah.
I'm looking here at classic Bulgarian dishes. Can you tell me which of these you've tried? Have you tried the shopska salad, a fresh salad topped with...
Shopska salad. I love shopska salad. Or shopska is really nice. I do like that, yeah. Shopska
Okay,
salad.
fresh
Yeah,
salad topped with Cyrene
solid.
cheese. Very good. That goes well with your red wine.
Yeah, that's
the
quite nice.
cheese. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Banitsa, a layered pastry often filled with cheese. You had the banitsa?
Yeah, that's quite nice. That's all right. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's not my favourite, but I've tried it. Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, it's okay.
What about the tarator, the cold yogurt and cucumber soup, which is probably not what you want when it's -17?
I've tried that once, actually. I tried it once when I first got here. I'm not keen on it, to be honest, but they're quite big on yogurt over here. They do like their yogurt. But I've tried it. I'm not that keen on it. That soup, and it's not my thing.
And what about the classic moussaka? Have you had that?
I've not actually had it. I've tried it before, but I've not had it over here. But I might, when we get from here, I might try something different. I tend to stick to the same thing, but I need to sort of mix it up a bit. Have some of more local dishes. But a typical Bulgarian dish is just meat based. Chicken and sort of salads. They have a lot of salads and stuff. It's very healthy food. It is healthy. It is healthy. It's
But
not
they eat
fatty dish.
snails over there, Norm.
Oh, don't. Goodness,
He's not a fan,
snails when
He's not a fan. I remember this. Yes. Now, do you have a
Well, that's
favourite
still
Portuguese
okay.
wine, Norm?
Oh, I don't know. I tried that many with Gary and Linda. I lost track. I don't know. We tried some crackers, didn't we, Gary? I don't know. Bulgarian, Portuguese wine's really nice, and Portuguese wine's lovely.
Do you remember?
I don't know.
I'll put
Gary,
it in a different way. I'll put it a different way. Do you remember having a bad one here?
no chance. No chance. No chance.
Excellent. That tells us all we need to know.
When
Well done.
when we went to the Porto just before I came back, we went to the wine experience, me and my wife, and I loved it. World of Wine Experience, Porto. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. That was good.
Very good. Yeah. You must go if you're in Porto. Go to Wow World of Wine. And the whole
I loved it, mate.
chocolate
Oh, it was
exhibition there as well as wine, I think, and all sorts of stuff going on there. Fantastic, Norm. Keep us posted with how that's going down there. Eric J, this is a big night for you. Back to your favourite colour, red, but to a region you've not ventured into before. How is it?
I'm trying to encapsulate all that I'm sensing right now. It has a very has a distinct smell for sure, which I can't.
Which hasn't cleared since you opened it early, didn't you? And that hasn't cleared since you opened it.
Yeah, I opened it like 45 minutes ago now. I just poured it into the glass, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes back. It's got a sharp initial taste to it, but I find that it gets very thin on the back end, if you know what I'm saying. And, it kind of leaves you like, where's the rest, sort of. You know what I'm saying? It is on the drier side, which is what I prefer versus like a sweeter, fruitier wine. So I'll give it a checkbox for that.
I'm seeing what you mean. It's unusual, isn't it? If you're used to drinking Alentejo and Douro wines, this will occur to you differently.
Yep, and that's why I said I'm trying to formulate, what I'm sensing right now, and it's a little difficult for me, but
I think that's what we found out with a lot of the Dow wines that we had. Is like when you walked in, there was all that excitement of the flavour, and you think, "Oh yeah, this is going to be good," and then it's like, "Where's it gone?"
Right? Yeah, it just drops off. Yeah.
But so they tell us an older Dow is probably a bit better. It gets a bit more of an end to it. So don't.
Now, does everybody that has this wine have the 2022?
22. Yes.
Okay.
2022.
So we're all talking about the same thing then.
And the Reserva is also a 2022.
Right. Okay. And what about the classic selection? How old's that?
The private collection is a 2019.
Oh, you did say that. Yeah. Okay. So
That's a good year for wine,
Yeah,
2009.
And it goes into what's been described in the past that a Dow wine should be at least 5 years old.
At least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Should
what's
we-
curious on this too is the wine that we're drinking tonight and the Reserva, they have the same 3 grapes, the same 3 varietals in there, but the first, as you know, they list them. Usually, that's the most prominent grape. The first and the last are just reversed on the Reserva, so the formulation is a little different. The percent alcohol goes from 13 to 13.5 from what we're drinking tonight to the Reserva, but I agree it does a disappearing act. It's very thin on the back end. There's no coating of the mouth, nothing lingering. So it's you forget it, but then it's like every sip is a new sip because you don't remember what it tasted like.
Yeah, there you go.
There's something to look forward to. Well, okay. Well, I'm not hearing negativity or criticism. I'm hearing surprise more than anything so far. Let's see where that goes, because you might have some food to go with it as well. I'm going to stay with Johnny because he's got the wine in question and perhaps can add a little bit more. So we're talking about a disappearing back end, which is the opposite of I like big butts and I cannot lie in the wine world, isn't it?
Or big front.
This is a flat ass wine, I guess you would say.
There you go.
Is that a known term in the world of winemaking?
No, you just helped me create it, so it's your fault.
Category creation tonight, so it's flat ass. Hashtag flat ass. So far, what else have we got to say about Johnny? I've enjoyed your commentary, Eric, and you opening up here, Johnny, with your views on it as well.
But put it in perspective. I got the 2 wines that the both of you have. I paid less for those than the round trip train fare.
Yeah.
And the train cost me €5.90. So it's it helps put it in perspective. This is a €2 9 wine, and I'm not usually attracted to that price point. I did look on Vivino, the app that I have, and this was a 3.2 rated with over 200 something evaluations, which again is lower than when I see something like that, I normally don't choose it. I go for something that has it's been received a little better by the wine community. But I don't feel bad about the $209 that I spent to pay for this. And I'm thinking, this other uses besides in the glass, how I could use it in culinary or other drinking adventures. And so there's no regret of the $209. So.
And it sounds like a day out, doesn't it? Like a train fare of $5.90 with 2 bottles of wine for less than that. That's a really good day out.
My train ride, I was looking across a river at Spain, so it's not so bad. It was a great adventure.
For around €10. I mean, you can't argue with that sort of value, can you?
No. It's just another day in the life of adventure in Portugal. Yeah.
Wonderful. And yeah, you give us some good contextual points there, about the price of it. But what I'm also hearing is we're a little spoiled, aren't we? This is not horrible, is it?
Of course not.
It might be that you think, oh, this is a disaster. This actually tastes bad. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes different and not what we're expecting. And for the price, it's actually very good. Once all those things are borne in mind. And who knows where this will go as well. That might be something to do with the Dow, that the longer it's open, the more we're drinking it, whatever we eat it with.
The more we're drinking it, yeah. But what I really don't see
helps,
is I'm trying to think how I always, when I am tasting wine, how would I pair this with food?
Yes.
and there's nothing that's really calling out that this would be a wine that would slide right into that meal. It's just a nice little sipper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I've just had a little nibble on some cheese. I've got a feeling this is going to go very well. And while I'm doing that, let's go to Terence Austin with his Pagoish. Have you found which version of yourself can actually communicate with us?
Are we going to get 3 different reviews?
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Which one am I?
Got two.
Harry Worth.
Got three.
Harry Worth.
You're muted. You're muted. You can't hear you. We can't hear you. There's no sound.
Let's find out. Let's find out which one of these is.
I hear you.
Which one?
Find out which one of these.
We're going to keep talking
I
until
hear
we find the one that has sound.
Okay,
Have
there
we
you go.
found the one that has sound?
Yeah, you've got sound.
Great, so
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Can hear you now. Yeah.
Right. To recur to the original question, I'm still getting a little bit of feedback. That never cured the thing. Because I'm named triplicate, that may be the reason. Pagoys, Syrah, 2021. Do I like it or not? I think Johnny's point about the wine he has about putting it with meal. This will go with pretty much most stuff. On the back, it says that it goes with fish, surprisingly.
wow.
It goes with meat and it goes with cheeses, and I can't disagree with any of it. In terms of the look, it's pretty dense, but not overly.
Very dark, isn't it? It's dark, John.
And it's it's got a decent viscosity, so it's not unpleasing. But like a Syrah, it's got a bit more spice to it than a lot of other meats. And on the taste, on the palate, it's long lasting. And I'm just going to remind myself. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Oh,
Go on.
Is that a little bit spicy? Maybe a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is a bit spicy and a peppery,
Mhm.
which is entertaining. There's a bit of entertainment in this bottle. I tell you what, I think it would be good in a kind of like if you're in the dinner and I've gone again. I've lost everything now. Anyway, I'm going to carry on.
We can
You
hear
guys
you.
still hear me? Just cheer if you
Can
can.
hear you, mate.
Hey!
Hey!
Whoa. So,
All right.
all right. I'm just gonna carry on, right, until I don't want to enter the studio again and triplicate and quadruple. Oh, yeah.
Look, someone's left now. They've had enough.
All right. Hey,
Carry on, Terence. Carry on. We can see you and hear you. It's
I am
going
going to carry on because basically I would say that it's a good meal or it's a good wine to have with a meal if you're with friends and the atmosphere is bouncing about and you're having a chat and somebody's telling a few jokes and all that. It's a bit more of a lighter sort of atmosphere type of meal in a red sense because red's quite deep, isn't it? And sort of bassy. I would say it's got some great top notes to it. It's got a nice middle range, and with a lot of reds, it's got the full range of taste. It's quite forceful, and I do like it. Which is every now and then I'll go for a Syrah, but this is actually quite a good one, and it's not going to break the bank. I'm sorry, I can't match €3 or $2.99 or wherever it is, and trips out to almost Spain. I just went down Intermarché and bought it for just I think under £6.
Wow.
I'm not complaining. I thought it was a good experience.
Okay, that's not a cheap bottle of wine. It's
Not
mid
cheap bottle of wine,
into Marche.
but not an inoffensive sort of wine either. And I don't really feel that I've been done. I feel really happy with that result.
San Martino can breathe a sigh of relief. He's not going to be kicking off in the
I
town
think they
again
can
tonight.
sleep in their beds tonight.
But
without
Terence,
much-
is that a
Pat.
single varietal? Is that 100% Syrah?
Now, Johnny, you throw me a few curveballs here because I've got the glasses on that my brother lent me, and I think they're big double vision. I can't actually see whether it's a single grape or not.
Triple vision, really.
Well, in that case, it would be 2 grapes. Yes, 2
Yeah.
Syrahs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Syrah.
Hey, Syrah.
I mean, that's one of my favorite varietals, and yes, it does have spice. That you do have a nice color of a Syrah. That's a varietal that I really enjoy, and it goes great with many foods. So especially bolder foods.
Yeah.
So just to go back, if I may, to on the one that we're having, the first iPad, the first one that's listed, and I don't have my brother's glasses. I don't have a brother, so
I tell you what, you might be ahead of the game.
Alpha is the number 1 listed varietal, and then Tinto Roriz and Toriga Nacional. So I've never seen a single varietal Alpha Shira, so I don't know what to expect from that grape.
Right, thank you for that, Johnny. Sorry, there are a lot of distractions tonight, but you completely threw us. And to illustrate your point about if you want to know what the world looks like through a brother's pair of glasses, that's what it looks like. You get this effect. Could you live like that, do you think?
I could. I've lived with it most of my life.
Maybe by the end of the show, I'll be like that. Yeah.
Right. And I've got a feeling Gary maybe had the special prank glasses ready for when Terence said, "Can I borrow your glasses?" And he's giggling away. Yeah, here, take them. You're very welcome. They're the ones that came in a Christmas cracker last year.
These are my standard glasses.
Well, hey!
Right? Yeah. And I've got a bit Michael Caine.
You've only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
You know, I like this wine. Okay, very good.
Get those bloody Zulus off my lawn.
You're a nice looking bird, but you got big hands.
Okay, all right, thank you, everybody. These amazing brothers' glasses have you doing impersonations, seeing double, all kinds of. We should have brothers' glasses parties here in Portugal, shouldn't we?
Myself a brother.
Yes.
What is the best better in the world than having a brother?
Right, to him, to the brother and sister-in-law. How is that Algarvian, not Alentejian, Algarvian rosé? And you love a rosé. You are the great ambassador and convert to rosé. Go on.
Right, before we go to the rosé, right, because I'm liable to forget, I reckon that your Dow will go with, wait for it, some chestnuts. Because it's chestnut season now, right? Get yourself some hot chestnuts.
Roast them.
With that, what you've got there, right? And I think that will sing lovely because it's not a heavy wine. Yeah, it won't kill the flavour of the chestnuts. It will probably go as a really, really nice accompaniment. So, John, you got 3 bottles of it. So get yourself some nice warm chestnuts.
Yeah,
try that, and I reckon that will absolutely make it sing.
Well, I hope this does kill the flavour of the chestnuts. So
I don't like chestnuts.
Not a fan, then.
Secondly,
not the big fan. Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about wines that you drink with friends. Is there a wine that you drink with no friends? You know, you don't people you don't want to be friends with. Is there a type of wine that is so disgusting that you want to give it to someone to get rid of it?
Or so expensive?
I'm not going to say on the very unlikelihood that you might piss me off, and I might give you that bottle.
There you
go. Right.
Yeah,
well said.
Yeah, we might remember.
And like with the third point about the reds, is that you know me with the reds. I like my reds deep, sexy, hot, spicy, seductive. The Dows are always a bit on the light side for me, unless they're well off in years.
The Keira Knightley of reds, possibly.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yes, it's like comparing Keira Knightley to Sophie Loren. It's totally different, you know.
Yeah. Both excellent. Are both excellent in their own right. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah. It just depends if you want something with a bit of meat on it, really. I suppose.
Yes, or to bend it like Beckham, for example.
Yeah. Well, what you do in your own time is your own business.
I've actually got a blue banana to show you. If time allows, as well.
Is that in the login?
Is there any? Yes. If anyone wants to join us for the lock-in to see that, just let us know, and we'll stick the link in the chat. We're getting
Okay.
dangerously close to the lock-in. Yes, let us know. Give us a score or say more about your Algarvian rosé.
Yeah, right. Okay. Back to the Algarvian rosé. It is delightful. Simply delightful.
I would agree with that.
It's fresh. It's fruity. It's very, very agreeable. It's nice on the tongue. It's got quite a nice sort of run through of flavors.
Not acidic.
Not
It's
acidic.
not acidic.
But I've just noticed it's 14%, which is quite heavy for a rosé.
Get
You
on.
wouldn't. Hello, Michael. How you doing? And also, it's vegan. I actually found a vegan product that I like.
Mm.
So it's not
Is it
bad. So let's hear it from the Algarve.
Is it
And
specifically vegan or
It
is it
looks
like
like you like it. It's empty.
Yeah, well,
It's empty, yeah.
Linda was,
Empty.
she was throwing a glass
Clearly
at
like
me. That's always a good sign.
And do I detect then it's a very good way to salute Stoptober vibes as well? You say it's going to be your last big drink of the month. A
Yeah.
good way
Yes.
to complete and conclude in that on that note.
I think
Yeah.
so. It's it's a good tail off.
It's a very, very pleasant.
If I see it again, I'll definitely buy it
What
because
you
it's a
tell
really,
you-
really nice wine.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. All right, thank you very much. Right, we will be turning the cameras off mercifully for some, but if you're miserable buggers, but if you want to join us and have a more of a giggle in the lock-in scenario, where we can really start swearing and being bawdy and vulgar, let me know and I'll send you the link for that. But we do need to score this DAO that's been the star of the show tonight, as suggested by Antonio Barbosa, the man in the Mino. We'll find out if he has a moist Mino or a dry one tomorrow morning on the Good Morning Portugal show.
Pocket Mino.
And it was his idea, a great suggestion. Let's find out from Pat and Eric. Pat, you're joining us now. Have you tried this? What do you think?
So I just came in and I rushed because I didn't want to miss my opportunity.
Yeah.
And I have to say it's kind of nondescript. I don't have much positive or negative to say about it. I'm not going to pour it down the drain. I'll drink it. I'll try it with chestnuts, as Barbara said. But it just doesn't seem to have a lot of flavor to me, and it's a little bit too maybe tart for my taste.
Interesting.
That's
You're in the range.
okay. Good.
Yeah.
He won't tell me what he thought, so I'm winging it.
No, Carl actually coined the phrase hashtag flat ass.
Yeah.
So,
No, I did not. That's Johnny's.
oh, sorry, Johnny.
No, Carl, it's your
So
fault.
I will add to that as you swirl them around. No legs either. So
Yeah,
Right.
not really.
So
Flat
you're
ass. Okay. I like it.
Okay. Looking for ass and legs and finding none. It's like a bad Saturday night, isn't it?
Well, it is Monday. Yeah. If you want ass and legs, it's Friday, Saturday. That's where you got to
That's true.
Well, okay, that's not the review I was expecting. Not that it's a bad one. I just didn't expect to hear us saying things like that this evening. And out of 5, how would you rate it?
5, 2.5.
Wow.
Cool, crucial. Oh,
Dow, how could you?
I'm right in that same range. But
you
like
right.
Johnny said earlier in the show as well, that a Dow wine should be 4 years old or older, right? And
easily.
so this wine is 2 years old. So
And €2.19. So I mean,
Yeah,
Right.
come on, we can make an allowance for that, can we not?
You can always clean your spoons with it.
oh, there you go.
I
got
wouldn't
a
waste it that much. No, I'll drink it.
Well, okay, yes, there you go. That was a kind of like a trick question. You could clean your spoons with it. Pat steps and says, "Oh no, there's no need for that."
No, I'll drink it. Well, so
Yeah,
maybe
it
2.75, not 2.5. How's that?
Yes. Okay, so thank you for that, both of you in Lisbon. Johnny Cocktail, what do you add to that?
Not much, kind of like the wine, but in the big picture, this is a case of you get what you pay for, and I'm not, again, no regrets, but it's probably not something I would serve when I have friends come over.
Okay.
Unless we're having Pop-Tarts for breakfast. And then, cherry Pop-Tarts. Yeah, then
Yes.
I think it would carry that. Yes.
The perfect pairing.
At that point, it's quantity, not quality. So
You know,
quantity, not quality.
I know who you're going to be having that breakfast with. Frank looks at you. He takes a bite out of his cherry Pop-Tart. He takes a
dolphin
and he says, "Johnny, I love you." And it's like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'd like to be there for that as well. Right.
Pretty much.
Thank you, Johnny. He did threaten to be here tonight, didn't he? And I knew when he said, "I'll try," it wasn't going to happen. I pushed him. I gave him a Yoda push, but it was not to be.
He's still in Marrakesh somewhere, I think.
He may well be. He may well be. Right. Well, there you go. For me, my review of this is the white wine lovers red wine. I like these. The more I've had of these Dow Reds, the more I've liked them. You know, and I've said this before, and it's perhaps a little heretical to say, I'm not a massive fan of red wine. Prefer the whites. I don't like the colder, darker nights because of that. I'm just trying a red wine for my wine, a white wine for wine of the week for as long as I possibly can. And this is like, it's almost like the gateway red to fuller bodied reds for me that I'm not a massive fan of. So it might
Maybe
be.
I would like it then, Carl, because I'm not.
I would love to hear your view. I'd love to try it one day, Linda, and get your view on that. I'm preferring the whites, and I don't mind this at all. And I find myself a fan of the Dow region for other reasons that I can't describe either. We know that Hugh is a great Taoist winemaker as well. That's the region in which he makes his ferments. And
he said to us, 7 years, don't even touch it.
He really? Right, okay.
So...
Yeah.
Oh, and I also will just chime in that I've had some really good, but still very reasonably priced Dow Reds.
Yeah.
And so I'm not poo-pooing the region by any means.
Very good.
Again, it's just that this is not a premium wine. They know it. They recognize it. I can't imagine the bottle, the cork, the sleeve, the label, the transportation, and still it's €2.09.
How do they make money? How do they make money?
Quite.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so there we go. That's the Dow from Intermarché. Little bit of wine news as well. But I want you, Terence, and the Austins in Alvagra, and Norm to have a last word as well before we go into our the Pagoish closing words on that, Terence. It sounds like you'll be having that again.
Yeah, definitely. Pagoish. I just want to tell everybody that it's been a bit of a trial for me tonight. Obviously, splitting myself in three. It's caused me a low energy. So I've been not really quiet at the moment. However, if I were you, I'd go out and buy Pagoish 2021 red. And if you're having a party or a bit of a dinner event, I would actually say it's not going to be a bad choice at all. And it will help the ambiance go along very well. I'm quite impressed with it. And I don't think I've wasted my money at €5. So I would be happy to pay a little bit more, to be honest with you. So no complaints from me. Lovely little wine. Spicy, long on the palate, nice color, nice viscosity, not too thick. Because like you can get, like Danny said, you can get too much of a coating. All in all, really happy.
You sound like you've made a new friend on holiday. Is how it? Not quite a holiday romance, but someone who you swap phone numbers with and said you'll keep in touch with.
Well, he doesn't. This bottle, but it probably.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Terence Austin. And to you, finally. Oh no, we need to hear from Norm and his assessment.
I just wanted to, before I forget, because you said there about because his wine is €6, that's expensive. Yeah. It's very easy to lose your scale here in Portugal, isn't it? Because you got all these cheap wines floating around. €6. That's not. I mean, Eric, how much were you paying for wine in the US?
Oh, a lot. And we kind of had some sticker shock because we were back in the States for a good part of September. And wine prices are outrageous, really. And
but 2 years ago, we didn't think they were outrageous.
No, it's true.
No.
It's true.
Now we think
$30 for a bottle of wine, maybe.
$30.
In
Oh,
a restaurant, you would not get it for less than 40.
Right.
Whoa.
So
well, a restaurant, you always
€6.
pay.
Come on now, €6
But I
for wine of
mean,
that
here at
quality.
a restaurant,
Not
it's 14.
expensive.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
So the markup is crazy.
Yeah.
But the wines
Him
are
and
much
I, we were members of numerous commercial wine clubs. The wine industry is very different in the States in that they have tasting rooms and where you can go in and taste small amounts of many wines, and they have wine clubs where you subscribe for a membership to buy a certain number of bottles with a dictated frequency. And the very last one that we let go of, we went back in May and visited, and it's a $40 bottle price. And as a club member, you got it at 20% off. But still, yeah, it's so $32 a bottle for. I would love to share that wine with all of you. It is spectacular, but it's $32.
Right.
No difference.
No, we're talking about $40 low end at a
It's expensive, man.
sit-down, a family style Italian restaurant that normal people go in. It wasn't a
So
fancy.
figure that would be about a $10 or $11 bottle in the grocery store because it's usually triple. Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's an entirely different culture, isn't it? And I guess with the higher overheads and amounts of money we're talking about, you can have the added value and the experiences that aren't necessarily going to happen this side of the water. Maybe that's ahead of us here in this culture. Thanks for that aside. It's very interesting. And yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Gary. Do you want to make a final point about your delight and surprise? Well, not surprise necessarily. I think you had a feeling it was going to be good, right? The Algarve rose.
No, I actually thought that it'd be pretty, because I don't really know much about Algarve wine. It's very difficult to find. It really is, but it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I would buy it again. But just continuing the thread that we've been talking about here, Norm, when you were back in the UK, for what you're drinking there, if for a bottle, what would you reckon you would be paying for a sort of a wine of that quality back in the UK? Do you reckon?
Maybe about £6, maybe £7, maybe. Yeah, because you can get there's red. I've not really drunk much Bulgarian wine over here. I've not really. In the summer, I've just doing jobs, drinking beer. I've not drunk much Bulgarian wine, but they have got quite a lot, so I need to try and experience a bit more. A friend of mine has got a lot of Bulgarian wine, but he doesn't like sharing it, and he's got some good bottles. So I need to try and.
Oh yeah. Some of the best wines, Norm, you will find are the ones that you don't buy. Yeah.
Oh man, he lives in Veliko Tarnovo, about half an hour from here. Well, he's got a place there, and he's got like 50 bottles of Bulgarian wine. Wine I've not even, it's very underrated, and
make him a friend.
My friend, yeah, he's so I might have to try and pinch a bottle off him, but yeah, you can get Carnabat over here. Box of Carnabat, 3 litre box of Carnabat for 15 levs, about £7. What I'm drinking now, that's 3 litres for a 3 litre box of Angel, and that was 30 levs. It's 2.2. It's about £15.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to try some more. So when I come on here again, I need to give you more experience of some of the wines I've tried because I've just been drinking this stuff.
Please do.
Obviously, you guys know
you drink white wine over there.
Mate?
Do you drink white wine over there?
Yeah. I don't really like white wine that much. I find it quite acidic. It's quite acidic, and it repeats on me. I drink red wine. I'll drink white wine, but my wife will drink more white wine, but I like my red. Red's wine smoother to me. It's lovely and smooth, and it goes down the palate well. Whereas I find white wine quite acidic, and it repeats on me. I'll drink it, but not that often,
Well, maybe if you can bend Nicky's arm, come on, to tell us about white wine, because
I will do one. Yes, we will do it next time. We'll get Nikki to come on. Yeah, she's gone to bed now, but we'll get her to come on, mate, and you can say hello to her.
It'll be like wine twinning. Go on, Johnny.
Norm, I have a thought for you. That friend that has all that wine,
mate.
Invite him to participate in this next time and have him bring some of his wine, and then you get to drink it.
Yeah.
I'll get my friend Ken. He only lives 10-minute walk from here, not even that, and I'll get him to grab a bottle and because he likes his red wine. So I'll see if I can get him to bring a bottle over.
You're going to be our foreign correspondent.
Definitely, we'll do some wine
Bulgarian correspondent. Yeah, Bulgarian correspondent.
Bulgarian
which is cheers in Bulgaria.
Bulgarian wine is nice.
Carl, your show is going international.
This is great. And I saw Terence polishing off that bottle, but there are two of you there, so I guess that's not quite
It doesn't go very slow.
Drinks twice as fast. Yes.
three of
Yeah.
you.
They put twice as quick.
Yeah.
My other brother,
I don't know who's worse, you or Norm. You should both get a straw.
Right, one more question for you, Norm, while we've got you in the public here. We heard again today,
Yes,
Pete,
mate.
Pete,
Yes,
who
mate.
we might see in the lock-in, was saying that Portugal have been voted a #1 retirement spot again. How do you rate, how do you share, recommend, speak of Bulgaria as a retirement destination?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There's as for a young retiree, I'm only 56, and I took early retirement from
Nice
the military stroke civil service last year. Yeah, and it's just that slower pace of life over here, and yeah, I love it. There's lots of expats. There's a few Americans, Australian, South Africans, British. So there's quite mix of people, different nationalities, Canadians, German, Dutch. It's lovely. It's a nice, it's a slow, it's a really slow pace of life, Bulgaria, and it's like Britain was 30 years ago. They go back in time, and I love that. Our village, sit in the balcony, hear the crickets at night, hear the jackals, hear the wolves.
Wow. Amazing.
Just sit with a glass of wine, whatever. Just and it, see the guys get up and down in horse and cart, and I just love the old people and that. They wave at you, you wave back. I just like slow pace of life,
like
mate. I love it.
Glasgow. Just like
Love it.
Glasgow, right?
Oh, no chance, mate. No chance. No chance, pal. Yeah, I'm not laughing, you.
Yes.
They all drink Buckfast up there, mate. They all drink
The-
Buckfast. That's where they drink
Yes.
up there, Buckfast.
The Hoose juice, as they
Ah,
call it.
Buckfast, that tonic wine. That'll make that
Tonic wine.
fucking put hairs in your chest, mate.
Absolutely. Right, a little bit of wine news. You like your rosé? Intermarché. Shout out to Intermarché from where we got the Dale Red tonight. They do this interestingly shaped bottle. That's their rosé. What's that a nod to? Do we think?
Yes, it's
A little Mateusz. Yeah.
Mateus, yeah.
Who were also in Intermarché, next door to that one I just showed you there. A very competitively priced, of course. A bit of a premium, I think, for the shape of the bottle, in case you want to turn it into a lamp
Premium.
holder. Now, Matthews, the original. This is a nice. They never stop, do they? Their marketing department. So grab.
Didn't like it there, did we?
Now,
We
when we
didn't
reviewed,
like
it didn't go down great
Yeah,
when we reviewed
didn't
it,
like
did it?
We might have to give it another chance as we sort of cycle
Yeah,
back round.
maybe.
I'm loving their world tour marketing idea here as well. So well done, Matthias, for keeping the eyes of the world on your wine since it first appeared, I think, in the UK with your early marketing efforts. Queen Elizabeth II liked it. Saddam Hussein liked it.
Jimi Hendrix liked
And
it
we
too.
saw
And
Jimi
Saddam Hussein.
Yep.
Saddam Hussein liked it.
Yeah,
But
Hendrix
it's
drinking
strange
it.
because I didn't think they were supposed to drink.
No, they weren't.
That's true. That's true. Okay, well,
Yeah,
we'll leave that.
lovely.
We'll leave that mystery hanging there. And
Yeah, but
another
then
one
they did find him inside a sewer pipe in Baghdad somewhere, didn't they?
with a bottle of Matthias in his hand.
What a way to go out.
Yeah, so Grap, don't go on about that. Now, talking of leaving things hanging there, this isn't exactly hanging there. This is. I mentioned the blue banana. We'll talk more about this in the lockdown.
Oh, is that your Good Morning Portugal?
That's how I like to think of myself. A nice, uplifting
the way I
start.
look at it.
Yeah. Now, the blue banana apparently is Europe's most densely populated corridor, with around 111 million people, pointing in the direction of dear old Blighty, home of much Matthias consumption.
We've got Manchester, Birmingham, possibly a little bit of London.
Covered. Absolutely covered. Right.
You're not
Okay.
thinking of Brewers Drew.
Not yet. Clearly. Right. Thank you very much indeed. Normally this should be 30 minutes of us talking about the wine in question. It's been an hour. Let's go for our lock-in. Thank you very much for watching. Nice to see you, Squire.
Oh, no, I love it.
Gemini as well, and Jackie. Good evening to you all. And the people on X who are watching this, who haven't. Yes, we've got a little handful of people watching.
Little tinker, you.
They haven't been unpleasant or exercised their free speech or hate speech or anything. They've been very quiet over there. So very interesting. Well done. Well played, X, tonight. We'll see you again next month. Oh, Themes. Now, we did the Keira Knightley and Sophia Loren thing, which we really enjoyed the first time round. Can we do something like that when we compare wine to
I'll do Sophia Loren again. No problem. Absolutely not. No problem.
queuing up for that? Any theme ideas? Johnny, you leant forward then.
I was just thinking because of local or regional or area news that I read, and there's been many recent wine competitions.
Ooh.
So why, just to consider, we seek out wines that have been awarded medals. Gold,
great idea.
double gold, silver, bronze. You can find them online, and the chances are we're going to all show up with something different.
Yeah.
And then we have a
Good
chance
idea.
to
Idea.
evaluate, present award-winning wines.
Great idea. So wines that have been have had some sort of accolade. It could be Saddam Hussein's favorite. It could be a gold winner from a world-leading wine competition.
Golf lovers, wine of the year.
Excellent. The Blue Banana Award for best wine. Okay, great job, everybody. We'll see you in the lock-in. Take care. Ciao, ciao, and bye for now.
Don't go.